ॐ ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति
ॐ ईश्वरो
ईश्वरो
गुरुरात्मेति
गुरुरात्मेति
मूर्तिभेदविभागिने
मूर्तिभेदविभागिने
व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय
व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय
दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः।
दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः।
सदाशिवसमारम्भाम्
सदाशिवसमारम्भाम्
शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम्
शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम्
अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम्
अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम्
वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्।
वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्।
ॐ सहनाववतु
ॐ सहनाववतु
सहनौ भुनक्तु
सहनौ भुनक्तु
सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै
सह
वीर्यङ्करवावहै
तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै।
तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै।
ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।
ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।
ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं
ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधिता भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं
व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम्।
व्यासेन ग्रथितां
पुराणमुनिना
मध्ये
महाभारतम्।
अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम्
अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं
भगवतीम्
भगवतीम्
अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम्
अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम्
अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवत्वेषिणीम्।
अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्।
यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतस्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः
यं ब्रह्मा
वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतस्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः
वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैर्गायन्ति यं सामगाः।
वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैर्गायन्ति यं सामगाः।
ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः
ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन
मनसा
मनसा
पश्यन्ति
पश्यन्ति योगिनः
यस्यान्तन्न विदुः सुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः।
यस्यान्तन्न
यस्यान्तन्न
विदुःसुरासुरगणा
विदुःसुरासुरगणा
देवाय
देवाय
तस्मै
तस्मै
नमः।
नमः।
18th chapter, 49th verse. असक्तबुद्धिः सर्वत्र
असक्तबुद्धिः
असक्तबुद्धिः
सर्वत्र
सर्वत्र
आत्मा विगतस्पृहः
जितात्मा
जितात्मा
विगतस्पृहः
विगतस्पृहः
नैष्कर्म्य सिद्धिं परमाम्
नैष्कर्म्य सिद्धिं
नैष्कर्म्यसिद्धिं
परमाम्
परमाम्
सन्न्यासेनाधिगच्छति
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 सिद्धिं प्राप्तो यथा ब्रह्म
सिद्धिं
सिद्धिं
प्राप्तो
प्राप्तो
यथा
यथा
ब्रह्म
ब्रह्म
तथा प्नोति निबोध मे।
तथाप्नोति
तथाप्नोति
निबोध
निबोध
मे।
मे
समासेनैव कौन्तेय
समासेनैव
समासेनैव
कौन्तेय
कौन्तेय
निष्ठा ज्ञानस्य या परा
निष्ठा
निष्ठा
ज्ञानस्य या
ज्ञानस्य या
परा
परा
बुद्ध्या विशुद्धया युक्तः
बुद्ध्या विशुद्धया
विशुद्धया
युक्तः
युक्तः
धृत्यात्मानं नियम्य च
धृत्यात्मानं
धृत्यात्मानं
नियम्य च
नियम्य च
शब्दादीन् विषयान् त्यक्त्वा
शब्दादीन् विषयान् त्यक्त्वा
त्यक्त्वा
द्वेषौ व्युदस्य च
रागद्वेषौ व्यदस्य च
रागद्वेषव्युदस्य च
विविक्तसेवी लघ्वाशी
विविक्तसेवी
विविक्तसेवी
लघ्वाशी
लघ्वाशी
वाक्कायमानसः
यतवाक्कायमानसः
यतवाक्कायमानसः
ध्यानयोगपरो नित्यम्
ध्यानयोगपरो
ध्यानयोगपरो
नित्यम्
नित्यम्
वैराग्यं समुपाश्रितः
वैराग्यं
वैराग्यं
समुपाश्रितः
समुपाश्रितः
अहङ्कारं बलं दर्पम्
अहङ्कारं
अहङ्कारं
बलं
बलं
दर्पम्
दर्पम्
कामं क्रोधं परिग्रहम्
कामं
कामं
क्रोधं
क्रोधं
परिग्रहं
परिग्रहम्
विमुच्य निर्ममः शान्तः
विमुच्य
विमुच्य
निर्ममः
निर्ममः
शान्तः
शान्तः
ब्रह्मभूयाय कल्पते
ब्रह्मभूयाय
ब्रह्मभूयाय
कल्पते
कल्पते
ब्रह्मभूतः प्रसन्नात्मा
ब्रह्मभूतः
ब्रह्मभूतप्रसन्नात्मा
प्रसन्नात्मा
शोचति न काङ्क्षति
न
न
शोचति न
शोचति न
काङ्क्षति
काङ्क्षति
समः सर्वेषु भूतेषु
समः
समः
सर्वेषु
सर्वेषु
भूतेषु
भूतेषु
मद्भक्तिं लभते पराम्
मद्भक्तिं
भक्तिं
लभते
लभते
पराम्
पराम्
भक्त्या मामभिजानाति
भक्त्या
भक्त्या
मामभिजानाति
मामभिजानाति
यावान् यश्चास्मि तत्त्वतः
यावान्यश्चास्मि
यावान्यश्चास्मि
तत्त्वतः
तत्त्वतः
ततो मां तत्त्वतो ज्ञात्वा
ततो
ततो
मां
मां
तत्त्वतो
तत्त्वतो
ज्ञात्वा
ज्ञात्वा
विशते तदनन्तरम्
विशते
विशते
तदनन्तरम्।
तदनन्तरम्।
Actually, we have seen up to the 54th verse, but we will see the translation of the translation from 49th verse, because from 49th verse up to the 55th verse, even 56, Bhagavan has explained in brief Karma Yoga and even Gnana Yoga. So in 59th verse, Bhagavan says, Sarvatra asakta buddhi, a person who doesn't have any inclination, any type of attachment from everywhere. Jitatma. Here the meaning of Atma means body, mind, sense complex. The one who is master over one's own body, mind, sense complex. Vigata spruhaha. Spruhaha means longing. Vigataha means gone. From whom a longing towards the sense object have been gone. That person is called Vigata spruhaha. So these are the qualification. Asakta buddhi, sarvatra asakta buddhi, jitatma and Vigata spruhaha. This person adhigacchati. That person gains nishkarmya siddhi. Siddhim, accomplishment in terms of actionlessness. And this is the ultimate. Paramam means this is the ultimate. And how that person gains. So Bhagavan says sannyasena. The meaning of sannyasa is not literally, we have seen given up, but sannyasena means one who is given up from the mind. That person gains nishkarmya siddhim. So yesterday that Ravi ji has asked what is the meaning of naistiki. So I have just put, there is a one verb we know is a stha. It becomes stha and the meaning is tishtati. When along with this stha, nis prefix is added, the meaning is called nishtha. Nishtha means commitment, total abidance. Nitaram sthiti is called nishtha. And to this nishtha, a tadhita pratyaya in grammar, ik is added, then this will cause vruddhi and become naistiki. And this naistiki is like an adjective. We can make it masculine, feminine and neuter. So that's why in 5th chapter, 12th verse, Naishtikim Siddhim. So this is called Naishtikim. So total commitment or total abidance in self-knowledge. This Naishkarmya, same way Naishtikim. So both are almost same. So Bhagavan says this Naishkarmya Siddhim Paramam Sannyasena Adhigacchati. So we have seen everything in detail, so I don't want to go in too much detail. So in 50th verse, Bhagavan has said, Yatha siddhim praptaha yatha brahma apnoti. So how that person siddhim praptaha. Here the meaning of siddhim is not anima, laghima, but here the meaning of siddhi means chitta shuddhi, antakaran shuddhi, or purification of mind. Yatha, how that person gets purification of mind, and yatha tatha brahma, and tatha brahma apnoti, and how a person can understand Brahman. Everything may nibodh, may you understand from me. And how Bhagavan will explain? So he says, Samasena Nibodhami. I will explain everything in brief. And three things he says, Siddhim Praptaha, Brahma Apnoti, and Gnanasya Ya Paranishta. Everything Bhagavan said, I will teach you in brief. So, Ya Gnanasya Paranishta. What are the, again, Para means ultimate, Nishtha means commitment of self-knowledge. Everything I will explain in brief. So first 51 and 53 and 51, 52 and 53 in brief Bhagavan has explained Karma Yoga. So he says a person has lived life like Buddhya Vishuddhaya Yuktaha. Yuktaha, a person who is endowed with Vishuddhaya Buddhya. A person should be endowed with the purified mind. Here Buddhi is not only intelligent but mind, purified mind. And Dhrutya Atmanam Niyamyacha. So here again the meaning of Atmanam means body, mind, sense complex. So one who is a master over body, mind, sense complex with resolve, with perseverance, Dhrutya, and then Shabdadin Vishayans Tyaktva. Then having given up the sense object starts from Shabda Sparsha Rupa Rasa Gandha and plus Ragadvesho Vyudasya. And one who has given up, one who has actually destructed the likes and dislikes. So this is not one sentence is over. And then Bhagavan says, Vivikta Sevi, a person who loved to live in secluded place. Vivikta means secluded place. Lagvashi, one who eats moderate. Lagvashi, Laghu means actually small, but Lagvashi means one who eats moderate. Ashihi means one who eats. Laghu means small, but moderate. Yata Vakaya Manasaha, again one who is master over their mind, speech and physical body. Dhyana Yoga Paranityam. So what is the meaning of Dhyana Yoga Paraha? So we have seen in Bhashyam, Dhyanam is equal to Atma Swarupa Chintanam, the contemplation of self. It is called Dhyanam. And Yoga Atma Vishaya Eva Ekagrikaranam, totally focus on the self. Tau means both of Dhyan and Yoga. Hatyau Tau Dhyana Yogo Paratvena Kartavya Yasya Saha Dhyana Yoga Par. A person, so Dhyana Yoga Paraha is the qualification of the person. A person who is doing contemplation of self and totally concentrate on that object or subject of self. That person is called Dhyana Yoga Paraha. So person should be Vivikta Desi, a person should eat moderate, a person should be master over all three, mind, speech and physical body. Dhyana Yoga Paraha. So one who is totally given oneself to meditation or contemplate on self and with total concentration. And fifth one is Nityam Vairagyam Samupashritaha. Vairagyam means dissipation. Samupashritaha. So one who is totally given to Vairagyam. So we know the meaning of dissipation is not given up everything, but the meaning of dissipation means one who knows the value of the sense object, one who knows how much they are useful to us and all are the anityam. This all understanding is called Vairagyam. So this is the qualification. Again, that person should given up Vimuchya. So in 53rd verse, Bhagavan says a person should given up Ahankaram, Balam, Darpam, Kamam, Krodham, Parigraham, Vimuchya. Again giving up ahankara. Here the meaning of ahankara means identification with body, mind, sense complex. Here ahankara doesn't mean boasting of some knowledge, but aham karoti. I am body, I am male, I am female, I am upset, I am happy are called ahankara. Balam means strength, and Shankaracharya has given in his Bhashyam. Here the strength is not physical strength, but sometimes we are overpowered with some object and we are very firm to get that object and we are using our strength, that vimuchya. So having given up that strength, we are over attached to some object. Darpam, arrogance. Kamam, according to Pujya Swamiji, kamam means binding desire. Krodham means anger. Parigraham means all possession. Vimuchya. So all 6 things having given up, and then that person should be nirmamaha. Nirgataha mamakaraha yasmat, from whom that ownership has been gone. Nirmamaha shantaha, one who is very quiet. Such person brahma bhuyaya kalpate, that person is fit, that person is deserved to become a Brahman. But here Brahma Bhuya means to understand I am not separate from that Brahman. That person is deserved. So this all 51, 52 and 53, in brief, Bhagavan has given the qualification of which person can have self-knowledge. So in up to 53, and in 54 and 55 is called Gnana Yoga description. So what is the description of a person who has self-knowledge? So Bhagavan says, Brahma bhutaha prasannatma na shochati na kankshati. So a person who has self-knowledge is called Brahma bhutaha. In the form of Brahman, Brahma bhutaha means a person who considers I am not separate from Brahman. This is called Brahma bhutaha. That person is always cheerful. Again, the Atma is mind and Prasanna means cheerful. So a person whose mind is cheerful, na shochati, who does not grieve, na kankshati, one who never have any type of desire, samaha sarva bhuteshu, sarveshu bhuteshu, one who is the vision of sameness for all being, starts from virus up to Brahmaji, Hiranyagarbha, one who is the vision of sameness. Such person, mad bhakti param labate. Such person gets, labate means gets, param mad bhakti. That person will get ultimate devotion of me. And now, today we have to sing this 55th verse. We have seen little bit portion. Bhaktya mam abhijanati yavan यह च अस्मि तत्वतः ततः माम तत्वतः ज्ञात्वा विशते तद अनंतरम. A person, one who is the vision of sameness, that person bhaktya. Bhaktya means ultimate devotion. Many times I have said there is a one word is called bhakti. Bhakti is nothing but love. Love towards whom? So love towards Ishvara. So if we have love towards some child, we always say is called Vatsalyam. If we have love for our, some respectable, we used to say respect or reverence. Sometimes we have love towards our equal age, we can say is a friendship. But when we have love towards Ishvara, that love is called bhakti. So only the bhakti is not any type of action, but bhakti is our bhava. our emotions, our love towards Ishvara, it's called bhakti. Then out of love towards Ishvara, whatever we do, that action converted in bhakti. So if we are cleaning our house and if we think today Ishvara will come to my house, then cleaning of house considered as a bhakti. But without love, if we are doing namaskara to Ishvara or some deity, it doesn't consider as a bhakti. So here always one have to remember the bhakti is not any particular action, but bhakti means total love towards Ishvara. So today we have to see in this Bhashyam. So tataha gnana lakshana. I used to say many times, if person love mathematics, a person loves some maths from childhood, and because of love towards this mathematics, he may become PhD in mathematics. So this love takes that person up to PhD level because he loves mathematics. Same way, love means total, some love. Same way, if we have love towards the Ishvara, so because of love of Ishvara, we used to do all puja, we used to do all chanting, everything, japa, tapa, whatever we are doing is because we love Ishvara. And what is the culmination of that bhakti? So culmination of that love or devotion or bhakti is called to know oneself. Without loving Ishvara, how one can understand who am I? So that's why always this love and bhakti, ultimate bhakti is called Gnana Lakshanaya Bhakti. In the characteristics with the self-knowledge. Generally people think love is only to do japa, but no, it is a culmination of japa. Many times I have said, Bhagavan himself has told in 10th chapter, 10th verse, Tesham satata yuktanam bhajatam priti purvakam dadami buddhi yogam. So Bhagavan will tell that devotee what is the real nature of Ishvara or what is the real nature of that devotee. It is called ultimate bhakti. So that's why Bhagavan says, Bhaktya, because of that devotion, that person, mam abhijanati. Abhijanati means knows. Mam means me. So because of that devotion, that person, one who has lived the life of what we have seen, that person see, who am I? And he says, Yavan, how much I am big. In Yavan in grammar is how much. So how much I am big, and Yahacha, and who am I? Everything, Yascha Asmi Tattvataha. So in reality, that person knows how much is Ishvara and who is Ishvara because of bhakti. And when that person understands who is Ishvara, Tataha, after that, knowing that Ishvara, who is Ishvara, then Mam Tattvataha Gnatva. Then understanding me in reality. Tattvataha means reality. Having understanding me in reality, Anantaram, after that, that person Vishate, he enters in me. So here the entering is not literally entering inside, but entering means like that pot space, Ghatakashaha. Pot space knows I am not separate from all pervading space. That understanding is called Atmagnanam. Same way Ishvara is like Mahakasha, means space. And we are remaining inside this body considered as a pot space. Little consciousness. Thus, when the body collapses at the end of our prarabdha, that small chaitanya is as though merged with all-pervading consciousness. That is called Vishate Tad Anantaram. Tad means that, Anantaram after, at the end of that person's life, Vishate is just as though entering. Space cannot enter inside the room. Same way the consciousness which is sitting inside the jiva cannot be entered in the all-pervading. Both are one and same, but this is just, figurative speech. Now, Bhagavan make understand us. Bhaktya mam abhijanati. So it is given in Gita is like this. Bhaktya mam abhijanati yavan. Yavan means how much big. So bhaktya, because of devotion, mam means me, abhijanati means understand properly. Yavan. So Shankaracharya says the meaning of yavan means aham upadhikrut vistar bhedah. So people think Ishvara is spread all over the world, but in the form of different type of upadhi, adjunct. Starts from COVID. Now we know one smallest virus is COVID. Now HMP has come, no, but still starts from COVID up to Brahmaji. This all differences at the level of upadhi base, adjunct. So upadhikrut vistara bhedah. So how much Ishvara is big? So Ishvara is big, and as though all the yonis starts from COVID up to Brahmaji is spreaded over each and every yonis. In Yahacha, who is Ishvara? So real nature, Yahacha means real nature of Ishvara, Shankaracharya is described. Aham vidvasta sarva upadhi bhedah uttama purushaha akasha kalpaha tam mam advaitam chaitanya matra ekarasam ajam ajaram amaram abhayam nidhanam tattvataha abhijanati. So aham, Bhagavan says, I am vidvasta sarva upadhi bhedah. Who real in my real nature is in whom all upadhis have destructed, have gone, have destroyed. It is called vidvasta. Ultimate my nature is, we can say, all ornaments are upadhi, and gold is the real. So one small, we can say, earring. Suppose earring knows I am not earring, but I am a gold. And whatever is in front of me in different forms and names of ornaments are nothing but gold. That understanding is called vidvastva sarva upadhi bheda. All differences at the level of upadhi has gone, destroyed. Who am I? So Bhagavan says Uttama Purushaha, which is given in 15th chapter. So I am, what are they? Uttama Purusha Yatra. So I am two type of Purusha, no? What are the name? Right now it doesn't come 15th chapter. But one is called Jada, so whole Jagat, and another is called Maya. 1 minute. This is not this. This is 11th chapter. Yadvo vimo purusho loke ksharaschaksha. That I. There are two type of purusha. One is called ksharaha, another is all called aksharaha. Ksharaha is a sarvani bhutani. All beings are considered as a kshara. a nature of destruction. And kutastaha aksharaha uchyate. So here the meaning of aksharaha, Shankaracharya is given is a maya, which is called kutastaha, which remains inside the Brahman, which is the power of Brahman. But uttamaha purushasa tu anyaha. Why there is another person who is different from kshara and akshara, and it is called Paramatma iti udahrutaha. This is called Paramatma. And that's why Bhagavan says, Yasvat aksharaha atitoham akshadadapi chottamaha. That's why Lokesha Purushottama. This Uttama Purushaha Bhagavan is mentioned here. So it's Uttama Purushaha is beyond Kshara and Akshara. That I am that Paramatma, and my real nature is I am not limited at one body. Akasha Kalpaha. I am is like a space. Kalpaha means like. Akashaha means space. I am all pervading. That I am tam, mam, me, Advaitam. My real nature is I am non-dual. Advaitam. Chaitanya matra ekarasam. My real nature is, really speaking, the translation is homogeneous only consciousness. But we can say mere consciousness everywhere. It is called ekarasam. One who knows little bit, science, we know in one beaker if we put water, in that water if we put NaCl means salt. So if we stir, this salt will mix with water. Again we keep on putting, so one time will come, we cannot able to dissolve the salt. Then we used to keep under the fire. When water boiled, we can dissolve more salt. But again, one time will come, even in boiling water, we cannot dissolve more salt. It is called total concentrated salt water. The same way in whole. So there is not a single atom-like space in which we can put more salt. Same way, I used to say Chaitanya ekarasam, matra ekarasam means there is a single space like atom where the consciousness is not available. So Chaitanya matra means mere consciousness, ekarasam means concentrated. So everywhere in whole universe, this consciousness is spreaded totally. It is called Chaitanya Matra Ekarasa. That is me. And what is my real nature? Ajam. Upadhi has birth and death, but I am Ajam, means I am birthless. Ajaram, I have no aging. Jaram means Vruddhavastha, Jara, but Ajaram means I have no aging. Amaram, immortal. I doesn't have any mortality. Abhayam is fearless. I don't have any type of fear. Only fear comes when there is the duality. When we compare ourselves with anyone, start from Ishvara up to small bug, we are afraid. Because Dvaitam is always give fear. So there is in Taittiriya Upanishad, it is given one who abhayam kutaha bhayam. So there is one mantra in Taittiriya Upanishad, one who knows the self-knowledge, that person doesn't have any type of fear. Kutaschit na bibeti. That person doesn't have any type of fear. Why? Like space. Right now I am a village called Kuchdi. So the space of Kuchdi doesn't have any type of inferiority complex compared to Kolkata or big mega city. Because space are all pervading. He doesn't have any comparison, he doesn't have any fear. That's why same way consciousness, Ishvara is all pervading. So Abhayam, Anidanam. Nidanam is death. Really speaking, amaram and anidanam meaning is the same. Mara means mrityu, nidanam is also mrityu. So that's why they have given the translation amaram is immortal and anidanam is deathless. This is my real nature. A person tattvataha vijanati. A person knows me in this reality. In this reality means I am not separate from this all-pervading. If that Ishvara is Chaitanya Matra Ekarasa, means it's everywhere, then how can I be separate from that all-pervading consciousness? So that's why me and Ishvara both are one and same. This understanding is called Tattvataha, which is written here. This is called Tattvataha Abhijanati. And one who knows this, I am not separate from Ishvara, what will Tataha? Tata means after that only. Mam eva Tattvataha Gnatva. One who knows, knowing me in this reality, Vishate. Vishati means entering. Tadanantaram. After that, Mameva. He enters in me. Now Śāṅkarbhāṣyam ji has given little bit bhashyam. Because when entering comes, no, he has to give some explanation. That's why Śāṅkarbhāṣyam says, Na atra gnanantara pravesha kriye bhinne vivakshite gnatva vishate tadantaram iti. So he says, atra asmin vishaya, in this subject, gnanantara pravesha kriye. After having knowledge, then after that person entering, the action of entering is look as a binne, is a different, vivakshite, some expected it should be different, gnatva vishate tadantaram. So people thinks, no, okay, then after knowing only we can enter, or we can enter in consciousness. So it is like that. So he says, na atra, it is not like that. Then kim tarhi? Then what they would like to convey? Then he says, Śāṅkarācārya, phala anantara abhava gnana matra. So he says, there is a knowledge, means gnanam, knowledge is long, gnanam and gnana phalam. And having gnanam, only that person enters or be merged, be one with consciousness. What is the distance? He says, abhava, gnana matra, absence of knowledge only. Like there is no difference between Kaunteya and Radheya. Karna considers he himself as a Radheya, a son of Radha. But when Kunti said, okay, you are not Radheya, you are not son of Radha, but your mother's real name is Kaunteya, Kunti, you are a son of Kunti. So there is no physical distance between Radheya and Kaunteya. The distance is only Agnanam. Same way, we think I am Jiva, a small, and Ishvara is a different. But when a Jiva knows, Jiva is nothing but consciousness and Ishvara is also consciousness, there is no real difference because Chaitanya Eka Matra Rasam. So this distance we consider because of Agnanam, and after having knowledge, this Agnanam will go. There is both one and same. So this Śāṅkarācārya is written here, phala anantara abhava gnanamantaram. So here, what is the phala, distance of result? It says abhava gnana. We don't know that abhavam gnana. evam, and he mentioned kshetragnam chapi mam vidhi sarva kshetreshu bharata. So he says, when Bhagavan himself has announced in 13th chapter, 2nd verse or 3rd verse, I think, kshetragnam chapi mam vidhi sarva kshetreshu. If Bhagavan says, kshetra means all bodies, kshetreshu means all 84 yonis and different type of, and kshetragna means knower. So a person who knows, what Bhagavan says, Mam means me, Ishvara, is the knower of this kshetra body, and I am available in sarva kshetreshu. This is called Mahavakya. So I am available in everybody. So this is until we know, until we consider I am separate from Ishvara. So Agnana eva antaram. Agnana goes, even antara, the difference also goes. That's Shankaracharya ji would like to convey. So phala antara means what is the phala means result, antara means difference. So what is the difference? He says abhava gnana, the absence of the knowledge only. So when he raised the question and he explained this, then our Purva Paksha means opponent has raised the question. And he said, Nanu viruddham idam uktam. What you have said is, opposite, is contradictory. And what he would like to convey, he says, first we have to understand, somebody says this is chair. Then the knower is called, now I know this is the chair. If we say this is the apple, then we can understand this is the apple. So object is called Vishaya and knower is called Gnata in Sanskrit. So Gnata knows the Vishaya. So there is no distance. Then immediately knower can understand second time, oh, this is chair apple. So this opponent says, this is only difference. One knower knows this is the object. Everything is over. Gnanam comes. Then why gnanantaram? Bhagavan has used. This is the raise the question. So he says, Nanu viruddham. This is the contradictory. Idamuktam. And what? Gnanantaram. After getting knowledge, tatvatah gnatva, after that only vishate mam, that person enters. So he says, Gnanasya ya paranishtha taya mam abhijananti. This is viruddham. So he says, first person has to develop the ultimate commitment of self-knowledge, and because of this taya nishtaya mam abhijanati, because of that gnanan, that person understand me totally. This is contradictory. Katham viruddham. So he says, Uchyate, how can you say this is contradictory? Then this opponent explained, Yada eva yasmin vishaye gnanam utpadyate gnatuhu tada eva tam vishayam abhijananti gnatva. That's why I say, once we say this is the chair, matter is over. No one knows, oh, this is the chair. Then we need not to contemplate on chair. Then we say, now I am anantaram, in chair I am abhijanati. There is no need. Then why? Even same self-knowledge. Atma Gnanam is also knowledge of one Atma, of self. Why there is a nishtha necessary? Why Vishate Tad Anantaram is necessary? This he has explained. And he is raising the question. So that's why he says, Yasmin Vishaye, in this object, Gnanam Utpadyate, when this is raised, knowledge is raised, Gnatuhu, of the this knower, at that time only, Tam Vishayam Abhijanati, he knows that object, oh, this is the chair. and he becomes the knower of that chair. Iti na gnana nistham na gnana vritti lakshanam apekshate. There is no need of nishtha. Chair nishtha, apple nishtha is not necessary. So gnana nistham, gnana vritti lakshanam. We keep on saying, you just thinking in your mind, you are not separate from Brahman, you are consciousness. This gnana vritti lakshanam na apekshate. There is no any type of thinking. Then why? Tataha cha, why? Gnanena na abhijanati. Gnana vrittya tu gnana nishtha abhijanati. Then why you are telling? Only by knowledge, na abhijanati. You cannot understand self-knowledge, but gnana nishtaya abhijanati. Whereas you say, when you abide in your knowledge, then only you knows I am that consciousness. Now Śāṅkarācārya ji will explain beautifully, but I have only 4 minutes. But you know what happened, why we need contemplation, why we need that dhyanam, I am not separate from Brahman, because of our viparita buddhi, viparita gnana. From childhood or not childhood, from many births, we consider I am body, mind, sense, I am body, I am mind. We know from our birth. And after having self-knowledge, means Atma Gnanam, I am all-pervading consciousness, this considering I am body, mind, sense complex, that, our ignorance doesn't go immediately. We keep on telling our mind, you are not body, mind, sense complex, you are just instrument. They are given these instruments to you, body and mind. You are only consciousness, you are only Chaitanya Tattva. So this is contemplation, dhyanam is for that purpose. Gnanam will come, is a gnana vrittya, it will come. But to remove our erroneous thinking, considering us is I am a physical body, the whatever thoughts comes in my mind, I am a sad, that is me. It requires time, that I am not me. I am only witness of my thought process. I am only witness of my body. It takes time. And that if he becomes 100%, no, I am not body, mind, sense complex, it is called gnana nishtha. When we have 100% this gnana nishtha, then only tad anantaram vishate. Then only this is the last one. Otherwise, gnanena gnana vrittya na abhijanati. But gnana nishtya tu abhijanati. This is Śāṅkarācārya ji will explain what is the definition of nishtha. But we will see tomorrow. Any question? Neshtikim is okay now, Ravi ji?
Thank you so much.
You are muted, I think, Mukesh bhai.
Mataji, what we said, we have to dissolve these differences of our understanding. We are not body-mind complex. As physical, we require, it's like an exercise. Because what you said, continuously we only doing and then started understanding. Then only it will, because slowly that wall will be dissolved, and one day it is only like a very thin, and one day it will collapse. So what is that exercise exactly which really help to go towards that?
It is not actually exercise, but in the one corner of mind, we have to give one suggestion. Okay, this body is given to me. This inner instrument like Antakaran, Sukshma Sharira, subtle body is given to me, but this is not me. It is the instruments are given to me to have a transaction with all Jagat, with Sansara, but I am mere witness. This in one corner, if keep on, ringing in our mind, then we become aware. Oh, this is not me. Like electricity is This all instruments we are using, but electricity is different. Same way this gadget, physical body. So this gross body and subtle body is like instruments are given to me. But I am not this body mindset. This all the time. We should keep on telling us. Then only after one day, no, it will be come out from this type of thinking. Because somebody insult us, immediately we feel bad. Why? Because I am this. So while we're doing all different type of transaction, if we consider this is, they are always insulting me, they are giving, then we are still attached with body, mind, sense complex. This is only exercise, This is not exercise. This is
it's aware. I mean, constant
awareness,
awareness and remembering every time.
it is understanding awareness.
But I think Radhaya and Kontaya is the best example. Yeah.
There are many examples have been given, Even that sheep example in Tattva Bodha. One sheep and a lion. So we have seen there is a one lion cub, was merged with the sheep. And that lion cub starts thinking, I am also sheep, I am also sheep. So one day, that real lion has attacked in this group of the sheep, and that lion cub also starts running away from that lion. So he thinks, I am a sheep, that lion will kill me. The lion has seen, why this lion cub is running? And he just grabbed this lion cub and he says, please leave me, I don't want to become a killed, I would like to remain alive. Then he says, why are you telling I am sheep? He says, no, I know I am a sheep. Then lion has taken this lion cub up to the well or some water and he says, look at your face, how you look. So he says, I'm like this. Then he says, look at me, how I look. So he says, there is no difference between you and me. You are not sheep, you are lion. So this is only ignorance was sitting inside that lion cub. I am a sheep. Same, there is ignorance is sitting in our mind. I am a human being or I am Jiva. There is no physical distance. Really speaking, Radhaya Konteya, no physical distance. Sheep and lion, no physical distance. Same way, there is no physical.
So mind, this is like a mind and consciousness. We have been given a mind to think, but ultimately it is consciousness.
Yeah.
So our mind
only we can understand. By living the mindful life, we can understand I am not mind.
And it is ignorance.
માં હરિઓમ.
હરિઓમ જાડેજા છે. Please.
માં 50મા શ્લોકમાં એમનો આન્સર છે. 18મા અધ્યાયના 50મા શ્લોકમાં.
મનોબુદ્ધિ.
માત્ર પોતાના વ્યવસાયિક કાર્યમાં પોરવાયેલો રહીને પણ પરમ સિદ્ધાવિષ્ટા પામી શકે છે જો મનુષ્ય પોતાના કર્મનો ફળનો ત્યાગ પરમેશ્વરના સંતોષ માટે કરે તો તેને બ્રહ્મની સર્વોપરી અવસ્થા પ્રાપ્ત થાય છે. આ પદ્ધતિ એમાં આપી દીધી. લિવિંગ લાઈફ વિથઆઉટ એની એટેચમેન્ટ, ડિટેચ રહી અને બધા આશા અને અપેક્ષા વગર બધા જ કર્મો કરો અને એ બધા કર્મોના ફળ પણ ઈશ્વર અર્પણ કરી દો એટલે વાત પૂરી થઈ ગઈ. ચિત્ત શુદ્ધિની પ્રાપ્તિ થાય, ચિત્ત શુદ્ધિની પ્રાપ્તિ થાય તો બ્રહ્મનું જ્ઞાન થાય.
It is given in 49th verse. What he says is a character side.
I understand. Yeah.
Sarvatra asakta buddhihi, one who is a master over one's own body, mind, sense complex, one who doesn't have any longing for anything, anywhere, that person, nishkarmya siddhim adhigacchati. Is convinced. So what you have question, it is that answer is given in 49. That's Jadeja sir is given.
That is the definition of jnani, isn't it?
Yeah, Gnani, yeah.
Jnani's lakshana, isn't it? What?
એ લક્ષણ પ્રાપ્ત કરવાની પદ્ધતિ 58th માં છે.
Yeah, this is everything is given here in short. Bodhame samasena eva me shrunu. Everything. So this is the is the brief of Bhagavat Gita. Karma Yoga
Yes.
is Gnana Yoga. This brief has been given. We have nothing. We have to continue our daily work considering this body mind sense complex is given me as instruments through which I can do all type of activity, but this is not me. This is only way. Like actor knows I am playing a role, I am not that role. Say I am playing a different role, starts from father, son, anything. I am playing a role. I am not that father. I am not that son. I am not that anything. This understanding helps us.
And that is Ananya Bhakti.
Yeah, Ananya. Yeah. Anything else? Otherwise, we can do Purnamada. Om Purnamada
Madah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnam Evavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.